Well now, time to give this a good old test on the new mic. Oi mina and welcome, my name is Yuusha and welcome back to Lucy Got Problems. I've got my new microphone today guys, so you shouldn't hear that static that's always in the background. I noticed it for a long time and it infuriated me, and now I am happy that I can no longer hear it through this. My voice is coming through very clearly, and also you can hear the game loud enough as well without me having to adjust anything. So guys, we're going to jump right back into Lucy Got Problems. Don't have any drinks. Whoopsie daisy. Hold on 1 minute, I'll get one quickly and I'll be right. There we go, all better. I've had my drink. We're ready to play. So guys, ikimashouka. So, I took the doorknob and eagerly turned it. Wait, didn't I already get past this bit? Yes. This one I loaded, wasn't it? Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. It's loaded. What? Why is it taking it back further than when I saved it? Because then she appeared. Fabulous as she is. There's a naked lady behind the door. Yeah, come on, we made it to the choice, so why are we all the way back here? What is up with the saving in this game? It's very weird. It's kind of annoying, actually. Alright. Ask directly, deceive, or sarcastic. Let me turn the light on, that make it easier as well. Obviously, I'm going to ask directly. The thing is, I really desperately need the Orb of Fate. I'd be drawn and quartered if I return without it. It's a very magical thingy, and you look like someone who's good at magic, so I wanted... Nope. No what? It's my answer to your question. You mean you don't know where the Orb of Fate might be? I mean, I know perfectly well where the Orb of Fate is. I have it, but you won't get it. Why is that? Because I'm not going to give it to you. Are all these the questions you had? Even if not, I'm off. Listen, lady. Seer. Seer? I took a very flipping long and hard trip to get here. Yeah, I've been chased by demons to get down here. I'm a demon myself, so that's probably irrelevant. I got lost in the cursed forest. My shoes gave me blisters. I was starving. I lost faith in my favourite bakery. They had raisins. Although I like raisins, so I don't know why she's moaning about it. You can't just kick me out empty-handed. And why is that? Well, she could if she wanted. I don't know. It's just not right. I suffered so much. It's not fair. I don't even know why I'm being refused. I see. Now be so kind and take your foot off the doorstep, or it will get chopped off by my portal magic. And she reached out the handle and closed the door. Stop! You think if you were such a pompous magical being you could just push me around? How arrogant and insensitive. We're gonna die. Yeah, I don't have a cool, fashionable, shiny exclamation mark over my head, but I have feelings. Why is this The Sims now? You can't just dismiss a poor vegetable with nothing. It's totally plain and heartless. What did you say? I got a bad feeling about this. Well, I said that. Go directly to the part where you try to insult me, describing my best traits. Okay, never mind. That was just for pleasure. What did you say about the exclamation mark? It exists. Pretty big, red and shiny, levitates above your head right here. Never saw something like this. Is that so? You know, I changed my mind. You will get the Orb of... This music now describes how confused I am. Why? From a giant exclamation mark? What? Just like that? Hoot. First you didn't like that I wasn't going to give you the Orb of Fate. Now you don't like that I am. Say, are you ever satisfied? Me? I'm always satisfied. Round the clock. Maybe except the times when I skip breakfast or dinner. When they wake me up too early or when... Doesn't matter. Change the subject. Think I don't see through your devious plan? Oh, and what my devious plan is? I do not know. I'm sure you have one. I feel something fishy about the whole situation. You're not entirely hopeless. Say not entirely hopeless. Of course there is a catch. And of course you won't tell me what it is. Why not? Thing is, you are a heroine promised in legends. Cliche. Okay. Just roll with it for now. Roll with it for now. It could explain something. A heroine to save this world and us all, and so on and so forth. And the Orb of Fate is your tool of the world-saving trade. Oh, and also the only chance to survive. What? What? It's not even what. It's not even like what. It's what. I'm also baffled, but let's not lose our heads. Heads can be useful. At least you can boil them. Have you ever tasted head stew with orange juice? It's the most refreshing thing ever. Why is this making me think of monkey brain stew now? I must be hungry. Wait, what? Darling, are you healthy? You're spacing out. There's no time to get sick because we need to do a lot of stuff. You said we? Well, of course. I'm your mentor after all. Nice to meet you. Zia stretched out her hand. Only now I noticed that her hands were black to the elbow and each finger ended in a delicate claw. I identify myself as a 10-tailed black-footed ferret. 10 tails. I'm intrigued. Continue. And sometimes there's Nell. And my name's Feral, by the way. Oh, the pun of the name! Oh! But that's for friends only, so you keep calling me the Seer, and don't you dare misname me. Your name is Lucia Fur, and you have a lot of middle names. And now, please shake my hand so that we can end the tiring social ritual. Wait, this is a ritual. What? I obediently put my hand into the Seer's palm, and in the blink of an eye she dragged me through the portal door. And we're in Magic Land. I heard a clank of the lock and words of some spell in an incomprehensible language. Though, maybe it was just the Seer's accent. She had a strange manner of talking, well, strange manners in general. Ah! What is the meaning of this? Am I in detention? Holy Jesus! Oh, you're in my home. She has a floating red exclamation mark above her head. This outfit, though. Holy God! Home, right? The moist cave full of shining crystals was nothing I'd call home. It was shocking that someone could live in here. It was even more shocking to find such a place behind a plain-looking door, even if it was reeking of magic. On the other hand, the Seer didn't look like a plain... anyone else. You can suit yourself. Just don't touch anything and don't sit anywhere. Oh, okay. For God's sake, why do people call me at the worst of times? I hate people at the moment. I hate people. Why can't they just get the fact that I'm recording? It's all I want on my day off. Actually, it would be better if you freeze in the place. I don't remember where did I put my invisible magical anti-personnel landmines? They are experimental prototypes, my personal invention. Why would you live like this? I don't get it. But, by the way, what were we talking about? But if I'm not a prisoner, why did you shut the door then? It was chilly. I'm pretty sure that's not the door's fault. I'm pretty sure. Besides, it's not all that safe outside. Side effects are the imminent end of the world, you know. Even if you don't know, you will soon enough be a pro in this field. I assure you. The end of the world. That face is amazing. Crap, that's unfortunate. I just recently transferred to this world and it's already in grave danger. Why do you think I'm the promised legendary heroine anyway? Good question. Well, you had arrived like the legends promised. You demand the artifact like the legends promised. Besides, you see a secret sign above my head. That's enough for me.
Is this woman a walking mission objective? I'm done. I'm just done already. Oh my god. Like, she is a moving mission objective. How do you find this with a massive red exclamation mark above your head? That's all the evidence you have? What if I just listened to all these legends and lied about seeing the the secret sign?
I see the truth more often than not. And if I'm wrong, you'll simply die a horrible and pointless death. I don't see a problem, so don't worry.
You don't see a problem? You may be the chosen one. Or you can die a horrible death. Yes, no problems. Hoot.
Heroes often have psychological problems because of the societal pressure. All the eyes are turned to them and the public has high expectations, something like that. You're completely safe with me. I have no idea how you managed to survive before our meeting, so I don't expect anything serious from you. Cherish it.
Don't you say? I could use some words of encouragement.
Yeah, just mentor you, and not to support. And what are you going to do?
Mentor me in? What are you going to mentor me in? Come on!
For starters, I'll tell you about the artifact that you crave so much. At first glance, it's just a vessel filled with energy. With a huge amount of energy, to be precise. But that doesn't make the artifact unique. There's something else about it that I can't quite make sense of. According to the legends, the Orb of Fate lets you communicate with this world's Solipsism core. Solipsism core? What is this thing? What does it do exactly? You don't need to know how it works. It's an ancient magical artifact. What's your guess? How many great heroes knew in detail the inner workings of their ancient world-saving artifacts?
She brings up a good point.
I'll tell you, not a single one. To be adept in such things, you need to spend years in the magical library. If heroes would spend time on this, they would pursue PhD degrees in magical theory instead of saving the world. And they would also suffer from terrible chronic back pain.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
This job is a nightmare for your spine, trust me.
But if I don't know how the orb works, how do I use it?
I have no idea. Unlike you, I'm not a heroine promised by legends. Think of something. Try dancing, perhaps. It helps some folks, from what I've read.
Yeah, it does help some people.
That's not wrong. Or just don't do anything. Actually, it's not a bad option. Can't promise that the artifact won't detonate if your heart rate spikes. Besides, if the legends are to be believed, the ability to use the orb's full potential is inherent in you.
But what if they're wrong?
Well, if my assumptions are correct, the most probable outcome would be a lethal one.
That's totally reassuring, and she's smiling about it. She does not give two shits. Plainly spoken,
you'll die. Kick the bucket. Get boxed in. Bite the dust.
Freddie Mercury.
But why should we be so pessimistic? Even if it's just the most statistically probable result. Negative thinking is a bad companion for the new endeavours. Especially if they concern experimenting with ultra-powerful magical artifacts.
Seriously though, why don't you just tell me how the artifact works?
She doesn't know, that's why.
We would save a crap ton of time and innocent lives.
Speaking about time, we don't have it. Explanation would take at least a week. That's almost as much time for you to recover from paradigm shock.
I just love that reaction face.
Plus a crate of whiskey, so that's an extra month.
What has whiskey got to do with this shit? I'm intrigued why whiskey is now in the equation.
We can't postpone saving the world for a month. I already reset the doomsday clock twice. It is a very complex and demanding magical procedure. I will go bankrupt buying the rare ingredients faster than you can say apocalyptic omens.
Are you listening to me at all?
So no, we can't afford another delay. Considering you still haven't passed your trial.
What kind of trial? Just a normal heroic trial. Bullshit. We're gonna die. Don't you read books at all?
No, just trust me. I know the whole procedure.
That's not fair. I'm jiggling here so you can tell me. You told me you would just give me the orb, and now it turns out I must overcome some kind of trial. What if I refuse?
I promised you'll get the orb, but I never promised to give it away for free. That's one thing. Another one is that a process of heroic initiation is usually much more complicated. Alignment tests, physical and mental mapping, backstory checks. Candidates are waiting for months to be given release papers so that they can go further. And where do they go? To the trial, of course. There are much fewer ancient artifacts that contenders for their ownership. That's why there's a selection process. So if you're not interested...
Wait! Okay, I'll take your trial. But after that, I get the Orb of Fate, then and there. And we've taken the mission. The symbol is gone.
I knew we can make a deal.
It's not a deal, it's extortion.
Remember what I said about negative thinking? That's counted as me motivating you.
I have so many mixed feelings about this lady.
Don't forget, it's all for the sake of saving the world.
The seer looks so pleased, I started worrying. There should be a cave at. I probably should have found out what kind of trial it was before agreeing to it.
There's no caver, just some random number magic.
Wait, are you reading my thoughts?
Well, I'm a seer.
You are a seer and not a telepath, not fair.
Besides, you spoke it out loud.
Can I really say that? Can I really say it out loud?
Ouch and yikes. Yep.
I didn't really... Hey, wait!
You're cheating.
What kind of mentor are you? I thought we should be on the same side.
This is for your own good. You'll have to concentrate a while if you want to save the world. Since I'm to teach you, here's your first lesson. Positive outlook and concentration are 2 or 3 key components of successful world saving. 2 or 3?
And what's the third one?
A huge battle axe.
Got it.
Positive outlook, concentration, and a huge battle axe. That's how you win.
Can't believe I've agreed to this. Where would I get a huge axe in the middle of a magical forest?
For starters, get a card.
So, is this a new Legend of Zelda joke? Where it's... No, it's not a sword, it's an axe for a change. A deck of divination cards appear in the seer's hands again. So, now we're going to have a tarot reading. I have no idea where was she keeping them all this time? Leave me alone, people. Like, can't I have one day where I do my own shite? I mean, it's a good question. Where was she hiding them? Without looking into the deck, the seer rapidly pulled the 3 cards and started skillfully tossing them. I barely could follow the movement of her hands. At least I thought I could.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know what card she chose anyway.
Now you're not just confused, but also perplexed. Perfect conditions for random number magic. Now choose your destiny.
Oh god. Oh god. I'll go for the right. I reached for one of the cards, but at the last moment I pulled my hand away and chose another one.
Trying to cheat fate, are you? Not bad, not bad. You'll need your wits during your trial,
because normally you go for the left first. That's the way the mind works, you look at the left first. I didn't go for the middle, but I thought, okay, let's go at the right.
You'll need your wits during your trial.
Your card is 2 of... Do they really need to censor this? I already know what it says. I can tell what it says. Dickfish. It's dickfish. Okay. Maybe. And what am I to do?
Isn't it obvious? Bring me a couple of dick...
Those things from earlier? Are you kidding me?
They're kind of elongated jumping fish living in the river nearby.
Dickfish are very,
friendly but elusive, so you'll have to act fast. A couple of dickfish, you remember? Choose the plumpy. What do I say to this? One will go into a potion and another I'll leave for...
Nope. I've had enough. No, goodbye. Oh. Why? My head hurts. Why am I doing this? Why do I choose to do this? Of all things, I choose to play these games. And this is what I get. Holy Godzilla. At least she's honest. Personal use? What do you mean? What do you think? Well, we don't have time for rhetorical questions. You're ready to go, so go. Let your trial begin. Oh, and don't forget... Oh, okay. Wind blew loudly into my ears, so the seer's last words went unheard. The cave spewed me out like a crappy muffin with raisins. Hey, you'll want to talk. Leave those raisins out of this. Before I could make heads or tails of it, I was laying in the tall grass of the magical forest. Tall and soft, thankfully. I hopped up and started rapidly knocking on the magical door. Blast it. Hey! Don't forget what? Derp. Why do I have the feeling I already forgot something important? Hey! As soon as I swung to knock again, the door disappeared right under my nose. Someone lost balance and fell on the ground again. Looks like I won't get my instructions. Oh well, now I have 2 unclear missions. Hope the door will appear again when I get those dickfish. Sis said they live in rivers. Oh, that's what attacks me in the water. Well, at least something is getting clearer. Maybe saving the world is not that hard after all. With luck, I would be able to accomplish both missions at the same time. What a fortunate coincidence! What you need the orb of fate to cancel the end of the world. Or, not a coincidence? Can it be that Darkest Priestess Tiamat cares about things like saving the world? That's swell! Thanks to this quest, I learned something new about Tiamat every day. Stalker mode initiated. Well, technically only 1 day has passed, and I learned only one thing. But still, we're bonding. Maybe Tiamat flays insolent servants just for show. Hard on the outside, tender on the inside, like a chocolate fondant. If I try very hard, I have a chance to reach the soft and sweet filling. Wait for me, oh darkest one, I won't let you down. And back to the dickfish we go. I wandered a bit in the thick of the magical forest and soon stumbled upon a river. Reeds quietly rustled in the wind, and the calm water sparkled in the sun. This picture was so peaceful that I started nodding off. Dickfish, if they really lived in this river, didn't reveal themselves in any way. She's forgotten everything. I remember them vividly. It's quiet here. Too quiet. Isn't jumping fish supposed to jump out of the water from time to time? Hey, dickfish, are you there? Jump out one time if you are. Nothing disturbed the sleepy flow of the river. They couldn't all swim away from here, or could they? I need to get into the water and carefully look around on the spot. And there we go. They all now come. At least one tiny dickfish must have left there. Right before entering the water, I started thinking, what do I do with my suit? A high-class spy should always be ready for an enemy attack, or an emergency teleportation to the base. I'm sure the Decanus would be furious if I lose my equipment. Just as I did myself, the situation took a drastic shift. Hey, where? A fishtail slapped me on the cheek. Thank you, censorship. Why are you grasping yourself like that? Splish, splash, splosh. Curious rounded heads popped out of the water here and there. All at once, take it easy. Fish sprung one after another like tiny fireworks, except instead of sparks they raised sprays of droplets. Oh! Oh my god. Why am I continuing? Why do I play this game? I'm nearing my wit's end. Seriously. The former calm was completely blown away. Hold it, you! Another tail flashed past my nose so fast I barely managed to evade. That's me who should hunt you, not the other way. Crap! I have neither a fishing pole nor a net. How am I supposed to catch all these fish? It's only 2. Dickfish kept on attacking me from every direction, and I already got several painful hits. Most of all, for some reason, the fish preferred my face, breasts, and hips. Are they trying to trip me? Oh yes they are! When another one of the dickfish smacked me over the head, I got enlightened. Hey wait! It looked like the seer said that... Eureka! I know what to do! Come here, you scowhead. Now it's my turn to attack. When the next fish was in reach, I didn't waste a moment. Are we gonna catch one between? I called that. I called that just before it happened. So that's why she's holding it like that. Baby grab! Baby. My head hurts. I don't want to continue, Mom. I don't wanna. One swift move and a large stickfish got squashed between my breasts. Large and very slippery. Yes, yes. No! Oh my god! Ah! Ah!
So, YouTube. About my monetization.
Stop it! Arrogant fish spat water in my face. I wriggled as soon as my grasp weakened. Oh. Plain dirty, huh? I masterfully dodged another attacking fish and locked aim at the other one. Lunge! Grab! This one was smaller, but I managed to grab it tightly. The fish tried to use the same trick with water spray, but this time I was prepared and winced just in time. Victory! Got one! But now I had a new problem. How do I catch another one? The answer came up. Oh my god. Oh my god. That one I couldn't predict. The answer came naturally when another fish managed to slip between my legs. I immediately pressed my ears together so that only fish's head was visible. What are you doing there? The second fish had a real fighter spirit, so it kept struggling until I managed to crawl out of the water. I mean... slippery business. No shit! Ugh, this was icky. Can't believe I managed to catch these dickfish. Now I should hurry back to the seer before they rot. I have no clue what their best before date is. Do you know what I've decided? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm going to end the episode here, back away from my computer, and try to get all my mental energy back. I think that's what I need to do right now. So, I'm going to end this here, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want any more from me. And I shall see you in the next video. So, guys. There will indeed be more quality next time. Oh my god. Whew. Time for some sandwiches, I think. That sounds good.